I was born to be free.
Afternoon, people of the internet. This is the main event of the evening. Fighting first, introducing first. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Good evening. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Gio, and welcome to the G-Spot, my friends. Guys, Bitcoin is tweaking. BTC is tweaking, all right? Tweaking. Now, if you've been following me on Twitter, you know that I've been a goblin, as Nick Cipher would say. By the way, shouts out to the sponsor of the channel, Market Cipher. I've been a goblin on X, okay? An absolute goblin. And why? The reason why? Why am I a goblin? People, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, man. Look, people are too bullish. The Bruce Buffer goes, okay, I'm gonna try it again. Ready? And now, fighting, or introducing first, in the red corner, fighting outside of Missouri. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. DJ and MC, baby. We got it. We're MCing tomorrow night. Anyways, guys, listen. I've been a goblin on X. I've been a Twitter on Twitter. I've been a goblin. And because, man, the truth is people are too bullish. The truth is your favorite creators were mad bullish at the highs, while Geo was mad bearish at the highs. And we got to talk about this price action, man, because, listen, the title is not clickbait whatsoever. I'm gonna say hello to everybody, but I need a favor first. I need y'all to drop the pickle emojis if everything's sounding good. Can we get a mic check in the chat right now? In the meantime, hello everybody. What's up, Razor? What's up, Rahard? How are you? Demute, Godfriensons, Saiyans in the chat. Shouts out Saiyan. What's up, brother? Killed it with the TA. Alpha Farmer is here. Jet is here. Dak is here. What's up, my moderators? Philly. What's up, brother? How are you, Philly? Bitcoin Bear's in the chat. What's up, man? Yo, Bitcoin Bear, you gotta tell me your name, bro, so I can actually tell you, like, about your name, because you're here every single day, man. I mad appreciate it. BR Rounders here. What's up, brother? Mickey. We got Jose. We got Jet and Dak again. We got Mickey again. We got Bruce Buffer, apparently. I have a feeling Bruce Buffer might make an appearance today. Just saying. Goblin thought you were a hobbit. Mark Dutch is in the chat. All right, we're sounding good. Need a goon. B Team Crypto. All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good week, and hope you guys had a good day today so far. Listen, the price action here is mad, okay? Madness price action today. I want to start by saying this, okay? We actually had a trade setup given today in the VIP Discord. This should have actually opened up here. Don't know why it did not. Right, we had a trade set up. I had the 618, watch for the deviation, whatever, and we had this trade play out perfectly. The take profit was the same take profit of this trade over here, as you can see. So the take profit was hit perfectly, and then we rejected. So congratulations to all members in the VIP Discord that took that trade. Shouts out to all of you. But now what's going on, man? We got to talk about what's popping, man, because Bitcoin is so indecisive right now. And every time, I mean, look, I get it in the Discord. I get it on Twitter too, because I'm kind of like, you know, a hobbit there on X there. I'm like a little chihuahua. I chirp my mouth, but I'm 5'2 3/4. Which actually reminds me, by the way, disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke. It should not be taken seriously. Gio is an incompetent 5'2 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real. And the earth is flat. So by no means in shape or form, don't ever take anything that I say. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only. So on X, I've been kind of a goblin. We got some mad price action here. And guys, the title is not clickbait, okay? I'm going to show you this level that I've been looking at for a week, because still, after a week, this level has not been hit. Guys, for 1 week straight, I've been talking about this 1 hour order block down at this low at around $62.5 thousand. We are only $1,000 away, which is why we have a nice golden long position set up here, because this, in my opinion, may be the move that brings us up a lot higher. We're going to talk about market cipher. We're going to talk about why I think that this level might get hit. We're also going to talk about why I'm long right now. Now, listen, full disclosure before people get their panties up in a knot right now. Look, price action does not look good. I've been saying it, okay? I've been saying it. You're too bullish. If you're listening to this, if you have 2 ears and you're listening to this right now, you're too bullish. I'm telling you right now, you're too bullish. Don't think that it can't go down to 50K. Don't think that it can't go to 40K. Don't think it can't go to 30K. Don't think the inflows. Don't think the supply shock. Don't think any of that. There's no such thing as supply shock, guys. I'm buying. If I can buy and I can buy it within a split second, there are people selling it. Don't let people tell you otherwise. You know, you can't. Anyway. We came into a zone right now. We're in a 10-minute order block, and I saw the conditions that I wanted to see in order to enter this trade. So this is a current active trade that I'm in right now, okay? I am long. I am targeting higher. However, we got to talk about the structure, man, and we got to talk about, I don't even know if this is going to hold up, to be honest. If I take the loss, I take the loss. But it's not really looking too hot right now. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm going to say this. Yeah, shouts out Philly. Says, but the inflows. Yeah, man. The inflows. What about the outflows, brother? So, look, we're in the trade, right? I saw the confirmations that I wanted to see. I have here, I wanted to see a 1 to 2 minute market structure flip, and we exactly got what I wanted to see. We did get a 1 to 2 minute market structure flip, and, you know, we entered the trade. Now, whether or not the trade works out is out of my hands. I'm in the trade. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. If I don't, I don't. We have potential to come lower. And like I said, we've been talking about this order block down here for quite some time now. It's been like 10 days almost. We've been talking about the 1 hour. And guys, if you haven't seen my last streams, go back and watch the last couple streams, because we very much so discussed why Bitcoin looks like ass. Okay, it had its dump, it started to consolidate, we took the low again, fine. We had inducement on that 1 hour order block, which we were watching for, which is kind of unfortunate. We broke structure bullishly, and then price is just doing a bunch of nothing. Okay, now before you get excited and just giga short because I'm bearish, I'm not bearish in this immediate right now. Okay, in the immediate right now, I'm not bearish. I'm not saying that it's going to go down. I am going to be looking for longs. Why? Because objectively, whenever you're in a range, you should be looking for longs at the lows, and you should be looking for shorts at the highs. This does not look like a top to me. So do I think that we have the potential to really get some gas higher? Yes, I do. But just the way that price action is just kind of staggering around here, doing nothing, giving us the least volatility ever. You all wanted the halving. You all started counting down for the halving. Congratulations, you got what you wanted. There is zero volatility. So despite all that happening, we do have kind of a gap up here. You can see like there's like, if this is a range, you can see that we're missing some price action up here, meaning obviously we can continue to make our way. So anytime we hit our levels and we get the confirmations, we're going to take the trade, and we're going to hope that we can reach these higher levels. I do think it is possible. However, just judging by the reactions that we've had lately and the low volume, it seems as if, and I tweeted this earlier today, it seems as though every single time it is the bull's turn to take the wheel, there's no more wheel. Look, we had our fake out and our break of structure on the 1 hour time frame yesterday, and price immediately started to range. Okay, immediately started to range. We had no breakout. We had this very strange price action where we took this high again, even though we had on lower term time frames this structure being broken. So I mean, that was a debatable one, but nonetheless, I want to illustrate to you how structure is completely being disrespected right now. Okay, we had 15-minute down, we broke bullishly, then we had down and then broke bearishly, then we had wait, that's not right. Then we had, so we broke bullishly, then we broke bearish, then we broke bullish, then we immediately broke bearish. Okay, so this is a good indication right now of what I've been trying to say, right? Look at how the trend was down. Okay, trend was down, 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 and then as soon as we flip bullish, we immediately flip bearish again. Okay, here we flip bullish, then we immediately flip bearish again. And so the title and the thumbnail are not clickbait. This is like, the thing is, okay, the title is, if what is the title? If Bitcoin doesn't do this right now, what did I even call this stream? I don't even remember what I called it. Bitcoin will dump if this doesn't happen. And what this is of the this doesn't happen is volume really needs to start increasing on the bull side, okay? Because like I said, we're getting zero follow through. There's no confidence. Nobody's opening up longs. Nobody's like, all of these like short-term pumps are short squeezes. Okay, nobody is committing their liquidity. And I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the news or whatever. I'm not a news-based trader, but even BlackRock is not buying anymore or whatever. And so maybe that is why traders are hesitant to put their capital down. Okay, so we need to really start seeing some follow through, in my opinion. And in my opinion, we need to get a very big like breakout soon. Okay, because the longer this goes, the more liquidity that gets built up. And I don't think in the slightest that is going to be to the upside the longer this goes. I do think this has potential. Remember, like I said, whenever we're trading, it is our job to trade towards the highs of the range when we're at the lows of the range. These lows look relatively good. And like I said, we've been talking about this 1 hour order block for quite some time. Okay, ever since we actually put this order block in, we've been talking about it. And we have inducement on this order block as well. So what could we potentially see if we hit this order block? If we hit this order block, which is the very last order block until the low that we put in, and I said this like 5 days ago, if we hit this order block and we don't get a strong reaction this time from this order block, in my opinion, guys, we're coming down to 59K. In my opinion, we're coming down to touch this wick easily. And in my opinion, judging by the fact that there is absolutely zero buying pressure, there is zero volume on the bull side, then I would say it's probable at that point that we can start talking about 53K. Now, we can't say that definitively until we touch this level, this low, and we see whether or not we get closes below this low, high time frame closes, 4-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour daily. But you can't take it out, man. You can't take it out. So we have two make or break levels right now for Bitcoin. One of them is where we're currently in right now, which is the trade that I'm in right now. And I showed you guys at the beginning of the stream this level right here, which was given in advance to my VIP members. We're in the trade. We got the confirmation. We shoot the gun. Okay. The next level we got is this guy here. And after that, man, this is the last level. Like, if we start to lose 61.7 with serious time frame closes, 4-hour close, in my opinion, we're coming down, baby. We're coming down. And we already know, like, objectively, through, like, our overall context, we're overextended. Like, it should be no surprise. And if you're bullish on Bitcoin, you should actually want it to go down because of how overextended it is. But that's basically what's going on with Bitcoin right now. So we're in a long trade. I'm in it. Full disclosure. My stop is a little bit under the low. It's not the actual low. My stop is under the order block. So it's around 63.1. Hey, if it hits, it hits. But we're not seeing the follow through. Even though we're in the order block. Even though we got the confirmation, we're not seeing any follow through. So I may actually opt to take profit. If we can make our way up to this 5-minute order block, I may opt to take profit here. We're even struggling to take this little high right here. Like, we're even struggling here. Okay, like, Bitcoin is so weak, it's not even funny. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We'll hang out here a little bit. We got the confirmation. We took the trade. The target initially, like, for this idea got hit. So, I don't know if we're going to make it back up there again, right? We do have a couple of places that we could be... looking to TP, probably in either one of these boxes. Let me see if there's anything else. I mean, we're in an order block right now, which, like, we're struggling already. Like, this is how bad Bitcoin is that we're literally struggling already. This is the weakest. Anyways, so we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. We're in the scalp. We'll take profit at this order block. We'll take profit at this order block. We do have this inefficiency that we could fill. We are trading in a little mini range within our bigger range. So we'll see what happens. But these are levels I will look to potentially short if we can find our way back up here. But Bitcoin is looking weak, man. And the bulls need to step the fuck up if shit's going to go down, like, now. Okay? Because if it's not now, then it has to be at this order block. If it's not this order block, down south we go, baby. Down south we go. So for the ones that are not in the Discord, in the VIP Discord, I'm going to give you these levels for free because we've been talking about it for a week. 62.5 or 62.6. to 61.7 is our very important level. Very important. Last line of defense, man. Before this coin, not even coin, decides to absolutely shit the bed. All right. Let's see what the chat is saying. Shouts out to Greece. Shouts out to Croatia. Guys, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from in the comments below. Drop your flag and drop your country next to it. I'm kind of interesting. You know, Gio's the best YouTube because I only mod for him. Yes, sir. And also, by the way, Jet is banned from the general chat in the Discord. And again, the truth is China playing the game, not buying U.S. bonds, hence yield rises. I even said to Jay, do you have any idea how big is to rise? Okay. 2 scenarios, raining down if the Fed direct action, that is a possible scenario. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, there was news about the Chinese ETF stuff, and I mean... nothing really happened. Arrow Pump says, hit them likes. Yes, sir. By the way, guys, in case you don't know, if you are new here, every 100 likes, I do a giveaway on the channel. And I give away one of my 4 boot camps, okay? So I got some premium content in the house. I got 4 boot camps. One is market structure, key zones, building the narrative, order blocks and liquidity, market cipher B, and time frames boot camp, okay? Each one of these boot camps are over 3 hours long, and they will teach you to find these exact key levels and build a narrative just as I do every day on this channel for you so that you can be a self-sustainable trader on your own. And every 100 likes, we do a giveaway for those. So let's see if we can get those likes up. After 71 days, BlackRock had 0 mil yesterday. Yeah, man, they bought literally nothing. I know, it's crazy. At least the halving wasn't a sell the news event. I mean, it's a zero volatility event. I would prefer it be a sell the news event. Hungary from Florida. In the 6. Gang, gang. In the 6. Okay, look, we're pumping. Nice. All right, so we're in our long. Right, we already went over this. We're in our long. Let's see what's happening. We're in our little baby mini range here as well. We did get the confirmation at the long, as I mentioned. So let's see what happens at this order block. I'm actually going to very strongly be looking to take profit around here, 64.3. I believe that's also the golden pocket / 786. So I'll be looking to take profit perhaps here as well. I'm going to extend this box just a little bit. I'll be looking to take profit at this level here around 64.2 if we can even make it up there. Let's see if we SFP here, because like I said, Bitcoin is very weak looking to me anyways. In my opinion, looks like shit. People are too bullish. Been saying that for like 5 months though. Must be here from the Balkans. They ban BTC and have ETF. Yeah, man, China's like the king of FUD. They like ban it and unban it like 10 times. Troy says 53K, here we come. Janik says Germany. Shouts out to Germany. Whoa. Shouts out to Germany. Anyway. Mexico. So this doesn't look good right now. We're getting an SFP here on the 2-minute. Let's talk about market cipher. We got to talk about market cipher here. Let me just check something real quick. I got new monitors coming in. I got to make sure that I didn't miss it. And a new chair. Bum, 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 bum. Not as weak as Geo, though. Yes, sir. Today was arm day, baby. Okay. So, Wagwan here. Wagwan, what's going on? Well, locally, we got a little baby range. Okay, and this is a little bit worrisome because we could be redistributing here. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap. So it doesn't look good. The target of that redistribution is just going to be these lows here. Let's see if it happens. Honestly, for me, the moment structure turns against me, I'm getting out of the trade. Right? So I got in on a 2-minute structure flip. Here was our flip. So the very moment this low goes, I'm piecing out of the trade. If we close below this low, I'm out. I'm out if we close below this trade. And this is 2-minute structure. So if I see a 2-minute close here, I'm out. See what happens. Casper's going well. Game monitors. Yeah. How about the red dot on the daily? Is that likely to cause havoc? Okay. Yeah, let's move to market side first. Let's forget about the technicals here for a second. Let us hold the phone over here. Let's move that on into scalp. All right. Let's start on the weekly. Okay, we're going to start big. I guaranteed, well, I don't know about guaranteed. Perhaps other creators saw me say this. And maybe it's wrong. You know, we've talked about this before. But let's be objective, okay? On this channel, we don't trade like retail. We trade like with smart money. And we're not liberals. We're objective, okay? Objectively, we got over markets, bearish divergence with money flow and with momentum waves, okay? On the weekly. So it doesn't look too hot, okay? Now, is that going to play out? I don't know, okay? And I've said that I've said that many times, that I don't know if across markets like this, it's going to potentially play out. But I'll tell you this, everything is fractal in nature. And if I saw this on the 1-minute time frame, I would short the shit out of it. When would I short it? I wouldn't short it right now. I would short it if this happens. If we get one more divergence, this is where I would short it, okay? Now, understanding that, we need to understand the #1 rule when it comes to market cipher, which is the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. On the 3-day time frame, we have very thick money flow, okay? Very thick money flow. We already know right now that we are not getting any volume on the bull side. So price is being held down currently right now, okay? We're in a weird place because we're just consolidating and it's kind of recovering. Like Bitcoin is moving, but it's not doing anything. So it's a very like peculiar place in the chart right now. So listen, on the weekly, remember the weekly was topped out a few weeks ago. right? But this doesn't look like a high. We've talked about these highs many times. We've talked about how this looks like a good high. This looks like a good high, but this does not look like a good high. It had the potential to once we had this massive wick and then down we went. But because of the ETFs and all the other shit that doesn't matter, price has been manipulated to the upside, in my opinion, because Bitcoin is extremely overpriced, in my opinion. So, because this doesn't look like a high, what we would want to see, or what I would want to see rather, is to get one more divergence on the weekly time frame. And I want to see a candle that looks like a top, okay? I want to see something like this. This will get people very bullish. If we can make our way up to like 80K, 78K, but let's say it's between 78, give or take, and like 80K, people will get very, very, very bullish, okay? Like, I'm telling you guys now at the lows, when I'm looking for longs, that people are too bullish. So if we come up and we take the highs again, people are going to be off their bananas again, okay? So I'm watching for that. Now, the reason that's even going to be like a clue to me is because the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? We know that. So what could happen here? Well, we don't have any divergences on the 3-day, and we have thick money flow. So we know that we could come higher, right? So we're going to watch our trade setups. We're going to watch that order block that we have here. We're going to watch potentially SFPing this low, because you can see that the 3-day started to curve down, and we might actually get this green dot, or white dot now, on the 3-day. This might happen, not right now, okay? This might happen in like 2 weeks. So what could happen over the next couple of weeks is we could just continue to range, consolidate, whatever, be boring. Then we end up, hypothetically, we don't have to sweep this low because we already swept lows, okay? So we don't have to sweep this low, just for the record. But we could just consolidate here, whatever. Whenever the next white dot here happens on the 3-day time frame, I'm expecting something like this, okay? I would expect that potential blow off top here at the highs, okay? And remember I said between 80K, let's say 80 and the all-time high. This is what I'm expecting right now. And what I would want to see is money continuing to pour out of the 3-day time frame, which is indicating to us that this is a spike wave, okay? This spike wave, and it's better if we don't take this low, because that, to me, remember, I've said many times, if we come to the high without taking the low, it's more macro bearish. If we come to the low without taking the high, it's more macro bullish, right? So if we can get that move, start to consolidate up here, or get an SFP up here, which is even worse, then we can look for much lower, especially if we get that 3-day spike wave. Because keep in mind, the weekly time frame is well overextended. We haven't had our pullback yet. Money flow is diverging. Your momentum waves are diverging. Everything is diverging. And if you look at the 2-day and you look at the 3-day, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. So when you understand this concept, you'll be able to kind of have a good prediction as to what might happen. We're also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the range, the beginning of the stream, we're in a range, and our job is to trade towards the red vector candles that are within the range. Okay, that's the #1 rule when it comes to vector candles. If you see them within a range, then you are to trade towards them. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. You know, we're gonna just take it like as we do, level by level, and we have our trade setups, and you know, we're doing a decent job amongst this disgusting price action as of late. So we'll see what happens. And, you know, we're going to short the bottom. Or sorry, we're going to short the top. We're going to long the bottom. And we're going to hold out. And whichever way that this macro range does break out in, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, you best believe that we're going to be in it. Myself and my Geodudes, my VI Pickles, my VI Peeps are going to be in that position. And we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping, what I want is one more all-time high. Because if we come up and we take an all-time high and we range here, or we SFP the high, like I said, man, people were absolutely off their rocker over here, and people are too bullish down here. So imagine how bullish people are going to be if we take an all-time high again. They're going to be absolutely bananas, in which case I do think at that point, because remember, on the weekly time frame, this does not look like a high just yet. On the daily time frame, this definitely doesn't look like a high. So if we get one more move like this, and then down we go, make a lower low, and then do something like that, I think this is possible, especially because also on the daily time frame, we got the money flow pouring out here. So that's basically Market Cipher in a nutshell. Now, guys, I'm gonna sympathize or empathize with you, whichever one, with you guys for a second here, because sometimes Market Cipher is not very easy to read, okay? And, you know, I developed my own strategies, my own rules. I have a cheat sheet entry with Market Cipher as well. I've developed my own kind of way to take a look at this indicator As I mentioned before, I do have a Market Cipher BN Timeframes bootcamp. It is extremely comprehensive, okay? It's very difficult to do what I just did. It's basically going to teach you how to enter the multiverse of Market Cipher alongside me. So if you're interested, the link's in the description down below. And if you want more information on that, if you come over to the Discord and you just click on bootcamp testimonials, just check out the testimonials, man. Don't take my word for it. I'm biased. But check out the testimonials for the bootcamps if you're interested in that. All right. Hyken got a blood diamond on the daily. Hyken. Okay, I don't trade with Hyken, but let's try it. I don't even know where Hyken is. Where the hell is it? Oh, here, Hyken Ishi. I hate Hyken Ishi candles, by the way. I think they're so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Is this not on the normal candle? Interesting. I haven't used Market Cipher A in quite some time, I have to say. So I don't really have an opinion on that. Let's take a look at the last time we got a blood diamond. Yeah, here we got a blood diamond, and then we just continued going sideways. Wow, it's been a hot minute since we've had blood diamonds. We've only had one in the last, like, year. But then look at what happened afterwards. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't trade based off of these indications myself. And I definitely don't trade on Hyken Ishi candles. I don't like them at all. They're very confusing. They make no sense to me. But it could play out. I mean, I would not... Like I said, man, look. If you put a gun to my head... I mean, even if you don't put a gun to my head, 53K, I think is like almost... I can't say definite because nothing in trading is definite. But I think 53K, I think this level is very, very, very highly probable. Like, very highly probable. Now, the question is, do we come down first or do we go up and then down first? That's the million-dollar question. But some people are saying 53K is impossible. Man, I think this is the easiest level to go to. I think it's super easy to go to. What's up, Jay? Jason? What's up, boo? Macro data does not fit. Yeah, I don't know anything about like the rates and the Fed, and I don't know. I just trade, man. We just backtested a macro monthly candle range. Bear's gonna bear. They might open new longs at 60K with BlackRock. You never know. We might range no matter what. Yeah, we're probably gonna just continue to range, to be honest. We'll see what happens, man. Look, we're in our longs. We got the confirmations. We're chilling. I'm gonna take profits at those short levels, and then if we get the confirmations for my shorts, those setups that I've given, then you know we're definitely like if we come up, I have a very strong zone at 71K. 71K is so strong. If there's gonna be a place where people get wrecked, that's not gonna be the all-time high. In my opinion, it's gonna be 71K. 71K is stacked, okay? Like, you know when your UFC card is stacked and you're like, yo, like UFC 299 was stacked? This is stacked. 71K is like, oof. So we'll see what happens. Shout out to Alex O Crypto. We got the Otter Gang in the chat. Guys, do me a solid and go check out Alex O Crypto, his channel. You know, I'm here doing the Market Cipher stuff and singing. He's there doing the Market Cipher stuff and beatboxing. And also, him and I are going to actually do a boxing match. He's 5'4". I'm 5'2" and 3/4. So, let me know who you guys think is going to win. Drop a 1 for Geo. Drop a 2 for Alex O Crypto. Let's see who's going to win. God bless, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Actually, I can't give you the wrench right now because... my overlay thing is on. But afterwards, I'll give you a wrench, bruv. I'm gonna give you a wrench, bruv. All right, how many likes do we have right now? Let's see. Let us see. We got 94 people in here, only 46 likes. So either half of you guys don't like my voice, or my singing, or my shades, or my hat, or the fact that I'm wearing this same shirt 3 days in a row, or the fact that Bitcoin's bumping, or me saying that 53K is almost definite. Now, that doesn't mean it's almost definite right now, so don't twist my words. But, you know how it is. What are we rocking today? I don't know. What do you want, bruv? Beer fridge supply shock mitigated. Let's go. That girl is stacked. 111. God bless. Friendship will win. We can do a wrench for wrench. Yeah, let's do it, bro. I'll give it to you after stream. I can't do it right now. Yeah, Jet. All right, guys. Listen, I'm gonna hang around a little bit. So drop some altcoins. what you guys want to see. Drop the like button. And Doc, I don't know, bro. What do you want to hear? Should we go OG right now? Let's go OG. Let's pull up what we're going to pull up right now. Like a moth to a flame. Guys, listen, do me. We haven't done this in a long time. If I have provided you value in any way, any way, shape, or form, okay? I need y'all to do me a solid right now, and I need you to drop some fire emojis in the chat. If I've changed your life in any way, I provided you value. Drop me a fire emoji right now in the chat. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Cause he seems like he's good for you, and he makes you feel like you should. And all your friends say he's the one. His love for you.
Come on now, fire emojis, guys. Let's go. It's Friday, baby.
But does he know you call me when he sleeps? But does he know the pictures that you keep? But does he know the heart?
Yeah, my OGs know. The OGs know, baby.
Does he know the pictures that you cry? Oh, tell me, does he know where your heart lies? Where it truly lies.
Dude, I never get bored of doing this. Like, literally ever. Guys, drop me some altcoins that you want to see. And in the meantime, I'm going to drop this. Because it is Rock Fridays. And this is not really a rock song. I mean, I don't know if it's a rock song. But drop me some altcoins that I could take a look at. Wow. You guys know... Let's see. What are we TAing right now? Your emoji game is lacking. Well, sometimes I go out by myself. Doc, I'm sorry, brother. You're a mod. I'm gonna skip you. Grok, what in the world? I'm down for Ultra, bro. I'm going next year 100%. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I have a good look. All right, let's take a look at this Grok. Pull the lever, Kronk. Pull the lever, Kronk. You guys know what movie that's from? Pull the lever, Kronk. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I have a good look. All right. I'm gonna try my best. This coin's only been out for like 6 months. But in my head, I got a picture, yeah. But since I come on home,
You should be with him.
from time. Pull the lever, Kronk. All right, let's take a look at this coin. So, I mean, look, we're just ranging, obviously. On the macro of it, we're ranging. But let's do our TA from here. So we had low. When ye sleep. Pull the lever, Kronk. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Just on first glance, okay? Let me make sure I get the comments up here. Here's what people are leaving because of my singing. That's okay. I don't have so much energy in such a small body. That's the reason why, bro. Because everybody else, we all have the same energy, but mine is compact in a small body, so it's like less diluted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Aero pump. People leaving. All right, listen. So here's what I think about pull the lever, Kronk. I think on the daily time frame, we have a break of structure, which is not good, okay? Now, remember, whenever you're trading your altcoins, you always need to be paying attention to whatever Bitcoin's doing. Always. This is non-negotiable. I say it every stream that we talk about altcoins. Okay, let me get my treadmill going again. I need to get in shape so that more people can leave the stream. So that people get envious and leave the stream. Oh, am I low? Okay, there we go. I should be better now. Am I better? Pull the lever, Kronk. All right, so let's take a look at pull the lever, Kronk. So look, daily we flipped bearish, okay? Daily structure we flipped bearish. It's not really what you want to see. But I will say this. Is there hope here? Yeah, because we are, I mean, look, after you have a break of structure, you typically will get somewhat of a retracement. And this quote-unquote trend line, which is actually a liquidity line, can be recovered, okay? So if this is going to be a true bull market, which I'm not saying it's not at all, but if this is going to be, like if Bitcoin is just going to blast up, then I do think that this coin, and like I said, all your other altcoins are also going to blast up. But we do need to keep in mind that based on structure, we did flip bearish. And so if Bitcoin decides to take the high, this coin might have a run. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. Look, Bitcoin dominance is up. If Bitcoin decides to make its pump while dominance continues to rise, your alts are going to pump a little bit, but they're not going to pump nearly as much as they will during altcoin season. This is what I think is going to happen. I actually think that this asset, along with many other altcoins, are going to be sideways and like give or take sideways. Look, I'm on the daily time frame, okay? When I say sideways, I mean price can come back up here, and this is still what I'm considering sideways. I'm not saying we're going to go to a new stratosphere here, but this is what I'm going to guesstimate right now, okay? In the more macro, we have a daily order block up here, okay? We got a nice daily order block up here at this high, right? So perhaps what I think might happen is we might just range here. I think that if Bitcoin gets the pump that we're hoping for, depending on how high it goes, whether we take the all-time high, whether we stop at 71K, whether we just SFP yesterday's high, whatever it may be, I think this coin is going to be lacklustered relative to Bitcoin. So I think this coin is probably just going to range, okay? For me, I wouldn't get overly bullish on this coin until our daily structure flips bullish again. So what I would kind of expect is to just play the range that's right here. You know, perhaps if Bitcoin does make its way up to 71K, up to 80K, whatever, 75K, then I think that this coin may put in a high around this area here. Then it'll come down because I believe personally, and it's too early to tell right now. Depends on what happens at the all-time high if Bitcoin makes it to the all-time high. But I personally believe that if Bitcoin makes it to the all-time high, we're either going to range there slightly or we're going to SFP it. As long as dominance continues on its rise and Bitcoin decides to dump, your alts are going to bleed. So perhaps over the next few days, if Bitcoin pumps, this coin will make its way up to this order block, find some resistance here, perhaps come back down, give us the second tap of our distribution or of our accumulation here. then perhaps come back up, maybe SFP the high that was here, or break above it, giving us a higher low, and then continue higher, depending on what happens. Remember, I think Bitcoin is going to get a massive correction, and if it does get a massive correction, this has the potential to continue lower, right? And I'm the only one, as far as I'm concerned, that I've seen anyways, not to take away anyone that else has said it, but I'm the only one that is saying that altcoins can make new lows. I haven't seen that anywhere else. All I'm seeing is bullish sentiment across the board. And that's not, in my experience, that's not like really, I mean, here even look at the lows. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? Where are your divergences? You don't have any. So perhaps we make our way up, hit this order block, and then we come and get our divergence that we're expecting here. That's really all I got to say about this coin, man. Just trade the range. I don't think it's going to do anything crazy. I think it's going to be very irrelevant here over the next like couple months. I think it's going to be sideways and down until Bitcoin gets its retracement. And this is what I mean by sideways. I don't mean it can't come up to here. I don't mean it can't come up to like even further. It could come higher. Let's see where else it could potentially come to. Oh, this is a 3-day order block as well. That's not going to be easy to break. It's not a weekly order block. Is it a 3-day order block? Yeah, it is a 3-day order block. So, yeah, I mean, for this coin to get any juice here, I would want to see it break this order block and then come back down to retest it. But for now, nothing is really going on with this coin. Yeah, me and Benjamin Cowen, however you say it, in my opinion. And that's the TA on Pull the Lever, Kronk. What's up, Clay? How you doing, brother? What movie is that reference? Sounds like Groove. No, it's from what's that movie? The Emperor's New Groove, where the girl, like, she's telling the guy, the dude, she's telling Kronk to pull the lever so that like she could go like, or someone could go down like in the sharks or whatever, and there's 2 holes or something, and he pulls the wrong lever. so the witch girl go here. I'll just here. Why am I explaining it? Here? I'll just write pull the lever, Kronk. Oh man, guys, do me a solid, smash the like button if you like what you see, because really, name any other YouTuber that goes pull the lever, Kronk. All right, let's watch this together. Ready? Look.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever?
Yeah, that's funny, man. Actually, I do it better than she does, though. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever.
That's funny, man. Why do we even have that lever? Pull the lever, Kronk. Man, I don't know, guys. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit every day. That's all I got to say. So don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. All right, chats. Give me another coin, baby. The Emperor has no clothes. Do I ever use logarithmic? I don't. I do not. The Grog is scared. Yes, sir. By the way, guys, let me just add one thing, too. All the time, man. I always get the question. Yeah, that movie was solid. I always get this question. Geo is the high end. Geo is the low end. And I'm going to do this new thing now where anytime the low is in, I'm going to reply with this. All right? When the low is in, I'm going to reply with this saying the bottom is in. All right? Shouts out to my baby girl, Princess Fiona. Somebody... You really love someone to know. All right, we're pumping, baby. BTC is getting his pump on. Stan had fire ideas. Yes, he did. He did. OP. Autistic pony. You gotta lose somebody. OP. All right. Okay, so OP, just like the last coin, has flipped bearish on the daily. Okay, so you should be prioritizing shorts. Now I'm gonna say this like disclaimer, guys, again, because wait, why small dudes always like big women, like thick women? Is that what you mean? The people outside your car just looked at you like I was crazy. Yo, put me on speaker, bro. I got you. Ready? Pull the lever, Kronk. Fiona is for the G's. I have to show Biden falling. That's like every day, bro. I posted a thing on Twitter the other day where he's like, he said something and then he said pause. He's like, 4 more years, pause. But he wasn't supposed to say pause. Anyway, so OP has flipped bearish on the daily time frame. Obviously not what we want to see. Keep in mind, you know, the same thing that I said for the last one. If dominance is going to continue to rise, this coin's not really going to do anything. I would expect, like, we are in a sideways range, so I would expect sideways as well. For this coin, I wouldn't actually be surprised if, like I said, Bitcoin were long on. So Bitcoin gets a little bounce here. And this coin could, you know, come up to this area right over here. I wouldn't be surprised if it just continues, if it continues going sideways as well, really. I mean, I don't trade this. We got significant order blocks up here at these highs. Right, we got a 12-hour order block here. So this is not going to be really the easiest level to break, is 2.933 to 3.033, that 10 cents range. Not going to be super easy to break. If we do manage to get above all of that, we do have quite the same thing as the other coin, quite the liquidity line. But again, your alts are going to bleed if Bitcoin decides to shit the bed, right? So this leaving these highs intact is actually more macro bullish. Market Cipher looks like not that good on this coin necessarily. I would expect same thing with Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin makes its way up to 70K, if it makes its way to the all-time high, I would expect this coin to potentially come up to around this area as well. Definitely this 12-hour order block I would be watching. And then I think that it could come and make a new low again. And then I would really get bullish on it if we take the high, flip the daily time frame bullish, and then do something like that. But I think it's going to be a cold winter. I personally think it's going to be a cold winter. I don't think that this is going to be the super cycle bull run that everybody wants. I think that I remember what it's like to, I very much so remember what it's like to like be in a bull market and everyone is screaming up only and all you do is long, 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 and then you get wrecked. So, you know, I think some of these altcoins are going to make new lows, personally. Speaking of ADA, I do think ADA is one of them that's going to make a new low. And if Bitcoin shits the bed and drops 50%, give or take from here, which it can do, then you best your ass believe that OP is going to take out some of these lows as well. Maybe not all new lows, or like not all new lows, but bear market lows, right? This is your bear market low. Where was your bear market low, actually? When was... Oh, wow. This coin went on like a bender. When was the bear market? Bear market was like... When was the all-time high? The last Bitcoin all-time high? It was November, right? Wasn't it like November 2022? Or November 2021? It was November 2021. So November 2021. Oh, this coin wasn't even alive yet. Okay. Yeah, I would expect like these lows to go if that's the case. But for now, I mean, look, this doesn't look good. So in general, we should be... Expectational order flow on the daily time frame is a lower high to make a lower low, right? So we could come up to one of these zones depending on what Bitcoin's going to do. We could come up to this order block up here as well, right? I'm just going to draw it like a range order block. We could come up to there. And the last level that I would be watching for if Bitcoin does really well is up here. So these are the 3 zones that I would be watching for. 4.13, 4.5, 3.81. Here, just screenshot it. Your stuff's there. But I like this one the best. I like just going sideways here. I like this. I like boom. Boom, 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 boom. Take the low one more time. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe SFP the high. Boom, 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 boom. And then either up or down. Giga up or down. That's what I like. Personally. You could also, you know, pull your fib and see what's going on here. right? You got the 618 confluence here. If we pull our volume profile, yeah, so maybe this is your best short idea. 3.5. So I'm actually gonna set an alert up here. And we'll call this quick stream TA look for giga short. This could actually be a giga short up here. I'm not even joking. Like this one could be a really big short. So we'll see what happens, because remember, daily order flow is to make a lower high. So if we get something like this and then get rinsed, but it depends on what Bitcoin's doing. So I got my alert there. If it hits, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I'm actually gonna check one more volume pull here. Oh yeah, this is really good. Oh, this is a really good short zone. This is really good short zone. Wow, I'm happy we did this. Okay. So it's gonna be like that, and then like this. That's your expectational order flow. Where are you now, baby? Yeah, this is really nice. And your position would look something like this. Give or take. Give or take. And you'd be targeting whatever the low is. I don't know if that's going to be the low, but that's the low that you would be targeting. And let me actually just make sure that we didn't miss anything up here that we may need to account for. Where are you now? When you nod your head yes and you want to say no, what do you mean? Ah ha ha ha, they tried to trick me, baby. They tried. Okay, so we're gonna account for this as well. So this would be not an exact entry, not an exact stop loss yet, but we'd have this kind of idea to cover our order blocks here. And here we'll write 45 so we know for later. 45-minute. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for. Something like that. To then roll it over down. So we'll see. I got the alert here. If it works out, it works out. We got the golden pocket. Golden right here, man. This is a beautiful zone. Right here. Golden pocket. Range value area. Or down volume value area high. Range point of control. Confluence with the 618 and your order block up here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful level here. I mean, you could actually split this up into 2 trades. You could be like, that's 1. And then that's 2. Actually, it would be the other way. It would be like that. 2 potential ideas. Something like that. My alerts are on, but we'll see. Rome says, I'm surprised people think the run is over. We are at the equivalent of breaking 20k last run. BTC RSI is at 80. Classic bull run territory until it drops 60. I'll tell you this, bro. I don't think that the bull run is over, but I think that we're going to get a pullback. And also, I mean, we can't really use any past data anymore because the cycle is broken. So, you know, it could be over. It could not be over. We don't know how the cycles work anymore. That's the scary part, is that we don't know how the cycle works anymore. You know, people are saying super bull cycles. Like, yo, what if we go into a super bear market cycle? You know, we gotta be prepared for all probabilities. I mean, look, as traders, we don't care. Like, if it goes up or down, I don't care. But objectively, the cycle's broken. So anything you think you know about the cycle is no longer a thing. Winter, lol, it's summer. I mean a cold summer. A cold summer. I meant a cold summer. Diapers for Bitcoin. What's good, G? Any chance I can take a look at Pendle? What is Pendle? I'm gonna add this thing to my chart though. OP. OP, OP. There's never much love when we go OP. Alright. What were we gonna do? Oh yeah, Pendle. See, this looks a lot better than the other ones. Okay. Do me a solid, guys, real quick. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Hit the like button for me. And we'll do a giveaway at 100 likes. We're at 65 likes, so do me a solid. I will be right back.
I don't need to see the signs. I know your love, it takes me high. I don't need to see the signs. I know your love, it takes me high.
Alright. We are back. We are motherfucking back. So don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up, man, dance with me. Okay. All right, let's take a look at Pendle. I don't know what this is. I've never even heard of it. It's been out for like a year and a half, and we've been straight up. Okay. So, your daily low. I mean, okay, your daily low is either, whoops. Your daily low is either this guy or this guy if you want to be safe. I mean, yo, to be honest, like this actually might be your daily low. I don't really like how that looks. So one of these two are your daily lows. Anyways, this is definitely a lower time frame low, like a 12-hour low. Yeah, this is definitely a 12-hour low. And so with a 12-hour low, we'll call this a 12-hour low. So we got a 12-hour low here, and we're just ranging. Okay, remember, as I said many times, all of your altcoins are going to follow Bitcoin. I will tell you this right now. This looks like absolute abysmal. Okay, that looks like easy liquidity that we can sweep. Big shout out to Dr. J. Says your MTB looks way better, bro. Rock on Friday. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it, bro. Let's hit the love button on that. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so Pendle. I mean, look, we're just ranging. Okay, we're obviously just ranging. That looks like an easy sweep. Let's take a look if we got any order blocks here at these lows. Did we sweep this low? Okay, we just swept a low. And, did we mitigate anything is the question. Okay. Okay, here we got a 45er. Okay. We got a 45er right down here. So I'll be watching for this level. Well, I'm not going to be watching it, but I suggest that you be watching it. If, you know, if this coin is to continue down, like I said, we do have this liquidity that can be easy to grab. Let's go ahead and pull our volume tool. Okay, we're losing the value area low. Let's pull it from here. Still lost the value area low, so not really that great. Let's pull it from here. Yeah, no matter where you pull your volume from, it's not the best scenario. This is what I would say, though. I don't necessarily think that we have to come down to this low. If we lose this low, in my opinion, we're going to sweep all this, which kind of looks like how Bitcoin looks at 38K. So I would really be hoping for this coin to bounce off of this order block right here. If you want the coordinates, it's here on the right. Just take a screenshot. The blue labels here. I would be looking for that. It could bounce from here as well because we did SFP this pretty significant low, right? We did SFP that. But for the time being, I mean, I think it just, again, I mean, same with everything else. Kind of looks like sideways. Right now, Market Cipher B, we are getting these lower waves on the low. And so what I would do is, because we swept this low, I would actually consider really any of this to be a long zone. So I would combine my zones here. Here's what we'll do. We'll actually make this without the border. And we'll say anywhere here, we're going to look for longs, okay? And so what I would do right now is I would just wait for a 5-minute structure flip. Anytime you get a 5-minute structure flip, which right now the high is here. Okay, so if we end up taking the low first, if we do this, then the new 5-minute high would be here. And then, you know, whenever you get your 5 or 10-minute flip, whichever one you're more comfortable with, maybe 10. Let's go 10. Whenever you get your 10-minute flip, you can take your long position and you can target up to here. I think this is a relatively easy long, especially considering what Bitcoin might do here over the weekend, right? So it would look something like this. Now, this is not an exact position. This is definitely not an exact stop loss. And this is very contingent on, let's just say, 10-minute MSF, which stands for Market Structure Flip. And I would prefer it to come down to this low. So here's what I'm going to do. Because we actually broke below that low, where are we now? I'm going to set some alerts here so that I can remember. And I will look to take the trade as well. So right now, the 10-minute high is this guy. I'm going to extend this guy out. Actually, I'm going to make a horse. Yeah, but I think this one, we might actually have a trade here soon. So we're going to write 10-minute high. Not Hugh. High. We're going to set an alert. And we'll see. You know, we'll keep our eye. We'll also put an alert on the low. And we'll keep an eye on this. 10-minute low. Okay. That's what I'll be waiting for. 10-minute market structure flip. Something like this. Back on the retracement. Up we go. That's what I think on this one. So I'm going to add this one also to my chart. And I'll be keeping an eye on both of these. What's up, Big Nick? Is this Jay? Trader Geo. Possibility of the 4-hour imbalance fill before another dumpy. 4-hour, even on Bitcoin? Do you mean on BTCZ? Where's your 4-hour imbalance? That you are... Oh, this guy? Yeah, it is possible. I mean... Yeah, it definitely is possible. I actually thought that this wick was going to go higher. I thought we were going to come up and take these ugly highs. Because we got ugly highs up here too, right? These are ugly highs. So I thought we were going to come and potentially sweep this guy. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have an unmitigated order block up here that we front ran. I believe. I believe. Let's take a look. Where the hell are we? Oh, okay. Yeah, right here. So this is the 2-hour order block that we have inducement on. You know, so I will absolutely be looking for giga shorts here. 100%. 100%, which is why I have 10,000 alerts there. 100%. Shouts out to Rahard, says the trade setup at the 10-minute order block was beautiful, or was fire. Yeah, man. So let's take a look real quick at what I told my VIP members earlier today. By the way, guys, if you're interested in joining my VIP Discord, not only do you get my trade setups in advance, not only do you get live streams, not only do you get Q&As, Not only do you now get Saiyan's Fire TA as well. Thank you, Saiyan. But you get multiple updates in the Geo Scalps channel where I tell you exactly what I want to see, right? I give you the exact trade setups. This trade setup was the one that when I was live on YouTube, which is now like the beginning of this stream, go back to the beginning of this stream if you missed it. I told you that I was long from this level, right? I said we saw the confirmations. This was another trade setup that we're still in, but we'll hide that because that didn't happen today. I said that we are, or this was the position that I gave. I said that we got the confirmation at the beginning of the stream. So you get access to all this stuff, but not only that, you get access to the, in my opinion, but I am biased, mind you, the greatest trading network on the planet, because we actually give a damn about each other. I always preach to work together, teamwork. You know, we're definitely the most personable community. That much I can tell you. When it comes to taking trades, we are in the Discord, or we're in the Discord together. We hop on live stream together. We have our VIP lounge that we're always in, and we actually got people that give a damn about each other. So shouts out to my VIP members, because we've been actually killing these choppy ass markets. Just saying. And actually, I don't even know what my positions are doing right now. Let's take a look. How much are we up right now? We're up a decent amount. Yeah, we're up a decent amount. Up $600 on ETH, up $250 on Bitcoin. So, hey, things are looking pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. So the link for the Discord is in the description down below. And if you're interested in joining my VIP Discord, the link is also in the description down below. tradewithgeo.com/join-VIP. But man, the community, bro. Josh says, also in regards to what Geo said, his community is absolute fire. Yo, listen, I have put my face here every day for the past year. By the way, yo, we're almost one. Trader Geo is almost 1 year old. I'm 2 days, one day, tomorrow. Tomorrow's our 1 year birthday. I started the boot camp or the whole channel thing tomorrow. Yes, last year tomorrow. So tomorrow's my birthday. Anyway, yeah, man, I put my face up every day for the past year, and because of that, you know, we get to know each other. I know your voices without even like seeing your faces, and I know your faces without seeing your voices. So, you know, you're getting a few hours of watch time from me today. A couple videos I haven't watched yet. I appreciate it, brother. Chump change, I know, man, I know. I don't put up mad capital though, like these other guys do. No community has me. Exactly. And you get access to Jet. Jet is literally banned from General. Bury me with my guns. I don't know that song, bro. Give me a song that I know and I'll rock it. I actually don't know that one though. Okay, guys, listen. We got 132 people in here. We're only 20 likes away from a giveaway, and it's Rock On Friday. I'm about to rock on, and then I'm about to peace out. So let's get those 20 likes, because I want to do a giveaway. Happy anniversary for the channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I know, for real. Will you please use someone else's face for the next year? Yeah, I will. Congrats, brother. Yo, listen. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I actually completely forgot that it was my birthday, like my Trader Geo birthday. And I never thought I would make it this far. We're at 8.1k subs in 1 year. Like, dude, I started the channel accidentally. I didn't even plan it. I literally didn't even plan for it. So, you know, use this as, if anyone's struggling, as motivation, as inspiration. You can absolutely change your life in 1 year. Absolutely, you can. VIP radio. I'd have to learn it. I gotta learn it. I'll try to learn it. Actually, next Friday, no stream because your boy's going to New York. I'm going to visit Randy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's get a rock song though, for real. Well, sometime. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do another song. I gotta stop the treadmill. Okay, guys, listen. I'm actually dead ass gonna peace out in like 5 minutes. So hopefully we can get. Hopefully, let me see the likes. What are we at? Right now? 91. Okay, listen. 9 more likes. 9 more likes, and we're doing the giveaway. What's a good rock song? Hit the like and then drop me a rock song so we could do rock on Fridays that I know. Give me one that I know. Love Gun? You want Love Gun? I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me, and I can't get enough of you. Only reason you'd go to New York? Yo, honestly, I got a banquet hall party. I'm actually emceeing for a banquet hall party over there. I'm emceeing tomorrow night. When am I coming to KC? I don't know, bro. I'll take over that, but I'm moving a lot more gays after. I don't know, brother. When should I come? What should I come for? Entice me. Indulge me. Urgent? Oh, baby, we're doing urgent. We're doing urgent. Y'all want urgent? Oh, don't even get me like, hello, urgent. We're doing urgent. I love urgent. We love urgent. All right. Close. Don't save. We're doing urgent. No, we're doing urgent, bro. Urgent is gas. Urgent is gas. We're doing urgent. It's my favorite song of all time. All right. Guys, smash the like so we can do the giveaway. Let's go. A little bit out of my key. A little bit. At night, you get around. You wanna fly. Yeah, this is better. Okay, this is way better. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. How many likes are we at? Come on. 105, baby. Let's go. Giveaway. 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 One more time. We're gonna run it back. Ready? You're not shy. You get around. You wanna fly. Don't want your feet on the ground. You stay up. You won't come down. You wanna live. You wanna move to the sound. You got fire in your veins, burning high, but you don't feel the pain. Your desire is insane. You can't stop until you do it again. But sometimes I wonder, as I look in your eyes,
also not my key, but it's okay. Listen, guys, go drop this comment. I don't care what you guys say. Drop this comment on that video. We're gonna do the giveaway, and in the meantime, we're gonna actually do something different real quick because I gotta figure out the best key for urgent because that wasn't it either. I feel like I'm really loud. Am I really loud right now? I have like a different. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna be better here. This is better. You're not shy. All right, listen, everybody go. Drop that. Let me know when you're done. Go and come back. This Rock Fridays, we just did the rock song. You're not shy, you get around. You wanna fly, don't want your feet on the ground. You stay up, you won't come down. You wanna live, you wanna move to the sound. You got fire in your veins, burning on. But you don't feel the pain. Your desire is insane. You can't stop until you do it again. But sometimes I wonder, as I look in your eyes, maybe you're thinking of some other guy. But I know how to treat you right. That's why you call me in the middle of the night and say it's urgent. All right, guys, let's go. Crash Course, you are the winner. It says 1 year anniversary, baby. That's a lot of growth in 1 year. Gio, thank you very much. I'm gonna tell you, man, thank you guys. Thank you guys every single day for putting up with my bullshit. A little bit loud, Bieber, a little bit loud. Thank you guys every single day for putting up with my bullshit. Congratulations, bro. To everybody else, I appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow we turn 1. Man, that's crazy. Never did I expect to get here. Never. And so, hey, we did it. I'll settle for the ghost of you, baby. I miss you more than life. Yo, this is when I exit. This is nonsense. I'm trying to concentrate and make my bread, and this mouse is screeching on top of his lungs. Y'all are some fools. If it ain't JC or Sam Price. See you later, bro. Don't need you here. Yeah. Then bounce, brother. I'm a bum, guys. Shout out to Drake Hobbs. I'm a bum. Don't listen to me. I'm a 5'2" and 3/4" wannabe singing non-financial advisor. I'll catch y'all later. Tomorrow we turn 1, baby. Have a good stream. Wow. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.
Set my heart on fire.